of Madden 17 Connected Franchise Mode. In this game, as you can already see, the Dallas Cowboys are going to be playing the Chicago Bears. Of course, you know that we're doing Connected Franchise of the Dallas Cowboys. So yeah, the Dallas Cowboys is going to be playing the Chicago Bears. Sorry, I was looking up in my left hand corner. Let me turn my notifications off real quick, guys. So yep, we are going to be playing the Chicago Bears. As you see, they are an 80 overall. We are an 84. We've had time to study that film. We've had time to practice, and we are going to go up against the Chicago Bears. Now I just don't remember it. I put in the description Washington Redskins, but it's Chicago Bears, so I'm going to have to go and edit that.
Welcome to the stream, everyone.
Alright guys, we're getting started. I got everything set up and we're gonna get started right away. Alright everyone, I'm sorry about that. I had to get a few things arranged, had to get the back screen set up, had to get the writing in the bottom. Started to put ESPN, but I just decided to put like, subscribe, and join. That's going to be a new thing if you all like it, even though it's a little bit hard for me to see what I'm doing. Well, not hard, but it's smaller and I don't like a small screen. But if y'all want to see it, then that's what's going to happen. I also had to fix the description because I put that way I was playing the Washington Redskins, but we're really playing the Chicago Bears. So we're going to go ahead and get started right into this. Remember, if you're new, like it takes 2 seconds. Subscribe, it takes 2 seconds, and enjoy, cause I make this content for everyone to enjoy. And also, don't forget about the giveaway. We are so close, guys. We're only 8 subs away from doing the giveaway. We're only 8 subs away. Gets a lot closer, but here you go. I'm going to turn it over to Larry, Reese, and to the commentaries. Watch, subscribe, and enjoy the game.
It's the Bears going up against the Cowboys. On the call here tonight, let's send it out to our guys in the booth. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, they come in at an early crossroads here, facing a tough opponent on the road where a loss would make them 0-3.
And when you start that way, doubts really start to creep into a locker room, and guys start to battle each other instead of worrying about winning games.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their fifth-year quarterback out of Boise State. It's the lefty, Kellen Moore.
An absolutely incredible college career. Lost 3 games as a starting quarterback.
Okay, guys, I think this is what I'm going to do. For the little side comment things, I'm going to do that on stunt races and stuff. And then when I'm actually doing the football games and connected franchise, I'm going to do it like this, the full screen, because it's better to see the football game in full screen. And as you see, we have a few guys injured. We have J.J. Wilcox, we have Dak Prescott, Tony Romo, and then we have Roland McClain.
What is this game? Madden 17.
By a total of 5 points. Began in Detroit in the NFL, and what a game he had last year against the Jets. Over 400 yards passing and 3 touchdowns.
American football.
Now Moore. Forced out to his left. And he's got some space here. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
They run with a rookie. Here's Elliott. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Here's the offense, and I don't know what more you can say at this point in his career about Jason Witten.
You just give him full respect. This is a guy who knows how to do everything on the football field. Not just catch the ball, but huge in the run game with his blocking at the line of scrimmage.
Me. A little. But not much. Just watch your seed.
This is 3rd and 2. They'll need to get the play off quickly.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on it and then let him run.
He's got some space. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. And here are the Chicago defensive starters.
Kyle Fuller is one of those new breed, complete defensive backs. Eager to tackle, but a better cover man.
Second down now after the incompletion. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And this offensive unit, they have to face a 3rd down and 12 now. On play action, they'll throw. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that 3rd down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a 1st down.
3rd time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on 3rd, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he'll go down at the 28. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it's a 2nd down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. And, Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives, and I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all, you're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business.
A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Freeman not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. And the seemingly endless drive continues. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
It'll be a gain of 15 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
It's awfully tough on a defense when he's able to move outside the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for open targets. You don't know whether to attack him or lay back and try and defend the pass.
Escaping the pressure right. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Shreds the tackle. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. Well, there's 2 sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
Jeremy Langford. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Chicago. Jeremy Langford, 88 yards, and the Bears have taken the early lead. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point.
Come on, baby, get on your feet.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return. And now here come the Cowboys. And on the last drive, They were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit here in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. They come out here in the eye. Moore now. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time, and it paid off on that play.
Bryant with a catch right side. 23 yards on the play. A first down carry by Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
They go to Elliott again. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll give a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've hit the end of quarter one. 7-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 3. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. And the offense in a great spot. It's 1st and goal from the 3. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no. Further.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? Now 3rd down and goal from the 1. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Partner, it's decision time now. I know it's still just the second quarter, but you have an opportunity to either kick the field goal or go for it and try and score a big-time touchdown. This is why the head coaches get paid the big bucks.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
It's a quarterback sneak. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Langford again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And the defensive penetration there blew that play up and got him 2 points.
How about how they got off at the snap of the football, got upfield into the backfield, and created the big play? That's the key to everything.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. And there's a flag on the play.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team. Automatic first down.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Oh, he slipped right by him. 23 yards on the play.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
This is shit.
The play clock's running down. Now Dunbar. And an alley to run. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
If you don't like it, you can leave. You're banned. Or David will do it for you.
See if
Never
they stay
mind.
on the ground for 2nd down. Play clock winding down. And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Delay of game, offense. Still 2nd down.
So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8.
Green 39.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. A great read, and it's picked off.
Naturally, we're going to say it was a poor pass, but the defensive guys say it was just a great play by them. They broke on the football, picked it off, and gave some momentum to their team.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. Zach Miller, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. And you know, you and I praise tight ends in today's game a lot for being just like a bigger-bodied wide receiver. Boy, a play that long from that position, you just didn't used to see that as much.
No, you were really just counting on the tight end position to catch the football and get what they got on the catch. And now it's the run after the catch that makes him so dangerous. Hard to bring those big guys down when they get rolling.
Couldn't bring him down here, got into the end zone. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Are you playing on PS4?
Oh, nice move. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception
Everyone
happened.
subscribe if you are new. We are 8 subs away from giveaway. Also drop and likes. Yes.
Sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Why?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Complete to Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 23 yards on the play.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They come out here in the eye. They'll run it now with Dunbar. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today,
I am just asking. I have Xbox One.
Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now Moore. Flushed out right. Hard throw, incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time. And that'll bring up fourth down. So the Cowboys will punt it on fourth down. As on is the veteran Chris Jones to kick it away. And how about this, a fake? And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought down after a good game.
Okay, that was a fake punt, and it was successful. Throwing the football, I know you threw the football in your past off of a fake.
Yeah, but unsuccessful back in my high school days. Old Tim Jones dropped it, hit him right in the numbers. But I'll tell you what, these guys, they love this opportunity, don't they? A chance to get involved.
They certainly do, and many of them were quarterbacks or big-time players when they were in high school and college. So to get back doing what they did before, always fun.
Do you have a mic? Yes.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Everyone stay tuned. At halftime I will be doing interviews.
Again, he'll drop to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. Williams loses the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And not great starting field position here for the offense. Following the fumble recovery, it's Cutler.
I have PS14 and Xbox One.
He's got a man, complete. And he's brought down after a good game. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Cedric Thornton able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
He was looking for Zach Miller as tight end there. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Never mind, I don't have PS4.
And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. The first carry here for Jaquiz Rogers. And he is going to lose yardage here. Losing 6 yards there to bring up 4th. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. That's taken on the 25. "21 yards. Well done on the return. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. And out now come the Cowboys. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And they're going to speed things up here. More now. And this one's incomplete. Jason Witten, the intended target. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy...
And look at this, another fake. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And the fake will work. He's going to have a 1st down. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back to throw. And Beasley's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cole Beasley as time expires in the 1st half. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. And with the clock at all zeros, they get the touchdown to make this just a 1-score game into the lockers.
And you know what else it does? Besides boost their confidence, it doesn't change your game plan any. See, if they're down bigger going into the half, you may have to revise what you plan to do in the 2nd. But now in this spot, within 1 score in striking distance, you go ahead and keep playing and do what you've worked on all week long.
Yes.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we send you on over to Orlando, where we'll check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our...
Yeah, that's perfect. 2 date.
All right, guys. So we're going to go to start up the halftime show for us. So...
Okay, sorry.
Okay, guys. So, the things that we've done right so
Yes,
far...
we're the best.
is very little. We have done very little right at this point. Now we did get at the end a touchdown, which was very, very, very amazing. I mean, that touchdown, I mean, and to play it right here, oh no, it's just extra point. Alright. But I mean, that was something that you don't normally see, and if that was at the end of a ball game to win the ball game, everybody would have been talking about that. Everybody's going to be talking about it anyway. But if it was at the beginning, I mean, if it was at the end of a ball game to win the ball game, especially a big ball game like a playoff, amazing. It was amazing anyway. To get that at the end of the half, put us up. Put us at 9 points. We're trailing by 5. We're 2-0 so far. Hopefully we can move to 3-0. The things we need to do right is we need to tighten up on offense. Our quarterback, he's doing pretty good at this point. You see 65 completion percentage. He's thrown for 212 yards. It's more than Jay Cutler has. So he's definitely doing better than Jay. But he needs to tighten up on the interceptions. He's only thrown 1, but still that was an interception that shouldn't have been thrown. He's only been sacked once, and he gets out of the pocket. It's just amazing how he gets out of the pocket. Although I can't wait to have Dak Prescott and Tony Romo back. Moore is certainly a good guy to have as your backup quarterback. Our defense also needs to tighten up. We can't allow them big old plays. If we keep on allowing them big old plays, then we're definitely not going to win this game. Both of the plays has came from big plays. It's just amazing how that stuff can happen at the snap of your fingers. Both of the touchdowns that Chicago has been 40 plus yards of a touchdown, and we can't allow that. Our defense needs to tighten up. If our defense tightens up, then we probably got this ball game a 1. But yeah, we're gonna go out there. We're gonna try to execute, and we're gonna try to come home with the win.
Okay, and sorry about that. Didn't know Larry got cut off early. We are back and ready for the third quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Yeah.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else. I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
They run with Langford. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
We talk all the time about how important it is to have leverage in blocking. It's also a big part of policing up gaps.
This video sucks.
Did you move someone out of the A gap? Did you move them out of the B gap in order to create space for your guy to run? In this case, all those gaps were shut down.
Yeah, the movement was defensive, and they got him for a loss.
Back-to-back runs that were stacked up. Offensively, now you've got to think to yourself, do we change blocking assignments? Do we change formations? Do we change looks in order to try and get the running game going?
We don't allow that. You're about to get banned. Xbox One doesn't suck.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. Now Cutler on 3rd and long. He hits Rodgers in the flat. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
This is Langford on 1st and 10. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
So the hard count gets them there. Neutral zone infraction.
Yeah, the defense thought they had the timing down, but the quarterback hit them with a hard count, got them to jump.
And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2. The lone setback is Langford.
Your video does not suck. I like your video
And
today.
he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run.
I have another live stream on GTA 5 online tonight, 7 p.m. EST.
Incomplete.
Normally he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Six people watching. Stunt races.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now. On for his 2nd
Yes.
punt. He'd take a repeat of his
Yes.
first. It's away, and it's a high kick here, but not high enough to hit the scoreboard here in Dallas. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half.
I will try
They
to
were able
watch
to
the
get
live
stop
stream.
defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Oh, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his 2nd there.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. They'll come out in the pistol. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. A dump off to Elliott. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Call it a gain of 5. And it'll be 4th down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter in punt formation, but as we've seen, that's no guarantee he'll punt the football. Taken from just outside the 30. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Bears take over. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll run with Langford to begin the drive. Cuts back, left sideline. That goes for a gain of 31.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
23 yards on the play. And now a first down following that long gain.
Guys, make sure to hit the like button if you haven't yet.
And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action?
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Zach Miller with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bears will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. A beautiful fake. Oh, another spin.
Hard to line him up when he does that.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now Moore. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down.
Holding offense.
Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's so funny because when it works.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back
Explain
at
the
the
giveaway,
33-yard
David.
line.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
On 2nd down, here's Cutler. Checks it underneath to Langford. And they'll bring him down at... And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. In danger of
The first
squandering their
2-0
great field
subs 3
position
of the
as they
will
come
win a
up
1-0
on a 3rd and
PSN
7.
or Xbox
So
One
3rd and
card.
7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Now Cutler. It's caught. Eddie Royal. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
1st and goal from the 8. They'll run here with Langford. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Thought it was 2-0. Changed it to 1-0.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Nope,
Back now
1-0.
here on EA Sports. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Again, it's Langford. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up
Okay.
a long 3rd and goal. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. So they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give him some breathing room and lets him build up a little cushion.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go,
Touchdown, Cowboys! Cole Beasley with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Onto the field now come the Bears. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the burst. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe bashed it.
that. Super toe.
Now Cutler to throw on 2nd down. Dumps it into the flat to Langford. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
third down. Cutler. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyrone Crawford able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And take it right on the 30. Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And no doubt, this is what you call a bounce-back game from a week ago.
And absolutely zero surprise, don't you think? Think about our meeting with the coaches. I mean, all they kept talking about was, well, you know, if you had a bad game last week, it won't happen again. There won't be 2 in a row. We'll bear the brunt of what happened from the week before.
Yeah, they were giving us all the cliches, hoping he would right the ship, and he has. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
More now. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. Now Moore. This will be caught at about the 3. That one goes for 24 yards. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On the run, Dunbar. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. They'll run again here with Dunbar. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Lance Dunbar, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie, the first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
And the lead is down to 2. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The defense for the Cowboys getting set to go. They were able to force that 3 and out. That led to a touchdown. Defenses obviously love 3 and outs. They want more of that.
They created a very short and not too sweet stint for the offense by getting them off the field that fast, but it set up their own offense, gave them a little spark. and they took it downfield and scored.
Now the question, can they do it again? Let's see. On 1st and 10, it's Cutler. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And they're just a couple of yards shy of a 1st down here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Langford. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
And, partner, when you run the ball on 3rd and 2, you're telling the whole world you've got nothing but confidence in your offensive line and your runner, and you expect to get it. But they were stuffed on that play, only got 1 yard. Great job by the defensive front, the linebackers, everyone got involved to force a 4th down.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch here as this offense will come on deep in their own territory. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw. And Bryant's got it over the middle. It's a gain of 24 that time. And it'll be a Dallas 1st down. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Let's go. All right, here we go.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. Well, certainly a tough loss here, but they've got to move on. I mean, you have another opponent next week. You dwell on this one, it hurts you the following week.
That's where the 24-hour rule comes into play. Win or lose for all teams. Either enjoy the win for 24 or reflect on the loss for 24, then put it aside and move forward.
So for Chicago, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on.
If we could have got some more plays there, executed a little bit better, we would have won. If we could have got something going in the third quarter, we would have won. If there was an extra quarter, we would have won. But most likely, if we got something going in the third quarter, we would have won. So we got to execute better on scoring every quarter at least a field goal. That's going to help a lot. We got to execute on that. And yeah, I'll see you in either today's or tomorrow's later video of the Connected franchise with the Dallas Cowboys. Have fun and peace out.